Okay, well, I guess we're live. Okay, so welcome to the Picky Eater channel, or the Tony B project. I'm really kind of trying to figure out what I am going to do with this channel exactly, because I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life, and there's a lot more to me than just being a picky eater. I am definitely a picky eater. That's not going to change. I've been trying to change because, the doctor told me I had to and all that kind of stuff. I've got to eat a little bit healthier, but it's really difficult to change. I have been eating some stuff, though, that you would not expect me to eat. Some broccoli and some cauliflower, things like that. But I plan to get into that a little bit more as we go through this. And I want to share a little bit more about my life and who I am. Because, hey, listen, I got a lot more interest, and there's a lot more to me than just being picky. So one of the things that I want to do here is I'm going to, let's do this. I'm going to flip this around. I actually play guitar. I've been playing guitar since I was, about 11, 12 years old. That's my wife up there with me. And that is her bass right there. Last year at Christmas, we got that bass. And, I got it because she wanted to learn how to play with me. And I was like, dude, I'll have a jam partner. That'll be great. And she really hasn't learned very much. So maybe we'll share some of that here on the channel and some other things. I just, it seems to me like I run out of things to do with just being a picky eater. You know what I mean? There's so many things that I can share. So maybe we'll do a little bit more of that. I live at the beach in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. That's one thing. I love to do sea glass hunting. Where is that? Check this out. Let me take you over here real quick here. So we love to go on the beach and look for sea glass. I'm going to pull this up here. Let's see. So yeah, we've got a whole bowl of nice sea glasses here. This one here, this one's one of the more interesting pieces that I found. It's got London on there. I think it's probably from London Gin or something like that. It kind of looks like the state of North Carolina, which is actually kind of cool. So yeah, maybe we'll take you along on some of the adventures to go look for sea glass and things like that. But the reason why I wanted to do this video today is just to let you know that I'm still around. I've been very, very busy, and I wanted to share with you a dilemma that I had. Have you ever, sometimes there's treats or foods or whatever that you really like, and then they get discontinued, and that can be a real big bummer, right? So that recently happened to me. There's a couple things that I like. Let me show you this here. I'll go in my very messy cabinet. All right. Yeah, we just look at these. So since we like sea glass, we put these sea glass knobs on the panels here. All right. So one thing I don't know. Whoops. I don't know if these have actually been discontinued or not, but I can't seem to find them where I live. I don't see them online or anything like that. That's the pretzel crisps. Buffalo wing style. Love those things. I like to crunch them up and put them on salads and stuff like that too. So that's one thing. But this other one here, this is a big one because my wife calls them, I'm not going to tell you what my wife calls them. They're salt and vinegar. Lay's, to me, the Lay's chips are just better than the Pringles. I know that's probably blasphemy for some people, but I'm just not as big a fan of the Pringles as I am the Lay's. So you would usually buy one can a week and just kind of snack on them as I go through the week. It's kind of like a palate reset if you eat those things because they're strong, right? Very tasty. So all of a sudden I couldn't find them. And I also discovered something interesting about the whole thing when it comes to things that are discontinued. When I started to search for them, because I found them on Amazon, and I was like, wait, $6 a can for these things? Wait a minute. So I had to start looking, and I did some Googling, and I found out that, basically, they do discontinue things sometimes, and when they do, there's like a whole culture in Amazon about, people will actually go search for these things that have been discontinued, toys, foods, whatever, and when they find them, well, basically, they'll buy them all up. They'll actually drive like 3 states to find all these things, and then they'll put them on Amazon. $5 a can for Lay's salt and vinegar chips. So anyways, I went on a quest, and I did find some. And oh, by the way, these are all of the Universal Yemms boxes that I have not done a video on yet. Oh boy, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to get to that. Maybe we'll do those live or something like that sometime. Let's see here. Let's pull these out here. Yeah, plus my dog Luke, by the way, he has his own Instagram at Luke the Peekapoo, on Instagram. Maybe we'll do some more stuff with Luke in here. All right, so we're getting to this. Well, I'm getting to the point here. Hold on. All right, yeah, boy, that's a lot of snacks that I need to go through. I want to share that kind of stuff with you guys here on the channel. All right, so this is what I did. Okay, let me just do this real quick here. Just want to open that up. Okay, so yeah, fragile, do not drop. So I looked and I looked and I looked and I found a place that I think is like a grocery store supplier or something like that. And I bought, yep, that's right, a whole case. That's right, I will never be without. Let me just pull this over here. There's only one of them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They are not available anymore from what I understand, and I couldn't find, well, you know, like I said, on Amazon, I was able to find them for like $5 or $6 a can. Oh, by the way, this is something that we do here at this house to save the tatas. We save these little tabs that come off of the cans. All right, so I digress. So that's the thing, when I do something live like this, hold on. Yeah, I tend to be a little bit chatty. I'm a chatty guy. That's what I do. Yeah, one of the things that I also do is I collect knives, and this one here is a Microtech. This is just a sweet knife, out the front knife. All right, so there we go. Yeah, like I say, I'd like to share more of what it is that, you know, who am I? Who is Tony B? And maybe that'll be interesting, maybe it won't. Okay, how does this thing even open? So I got these about a week and a half ago, and I've been holding on to them for this purpose. Oh, maybe I'll become an Amazon tycoon and sell this stuff on there. Yay! Oh, of course, the first one I pull out is smashed. Ugh, that's already crushing my dreams. Yes, my favorite, Lay's Stacks Salt and Vinegar. These are, well, apparently not available anymore. And as a matter of fact, every grocery store that I go to has maybe one flavor of the Lay's canned chips like this, and that's it. So, hold on, I gotta open this. I guess I'll open this one first. Hard to do with one hand. Hey, Jose, how you doing, man? Okay. Yeah, this can is really smashed. But you know what? I'll just take the crumbs out and eat them. Oh, that's goodness right there. Josh, how you doing? Jose, I'm doing real good. Oh, look at that. Oh, that tasty goodness. But that's what I'm saying. You know, when one of your favorite foods gets discontinued, it's like, nah. I'm so happy now. Yeah, when your favorite food gets discontinued, it's like, dude, that totally sucks. Those and the extra hot are amazing. Yeah, well, Josh, I got to tell you, I don't know that you're going to be able to get these things anymore. I think that they're discontinued. That's what I can tell. I know. You're making me hungry. So, yeah, that's just one of these. Now, of course, I got the whole box of them here. There's another one of those cases in there. So I'm grateful that I was able to find them. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find them in the future. But, man, that is, whew, man. Oh, by the way, just discovered these recently, the Sweet Southern Heat Barbecue from Lay's. Those are pretty tasty. But Lay's, I want to send a message to you. I am very upset that you're going to discontinue the food that I love so much. Why would you do that? They're better than Pringles. It is the best. And it's upsetting to be, glad to see Picky Eater video at work and sneaking a view. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I really do. You know, the videos on this channel, I hope to expand it a little bit more, to be a little bit more about who I am and what I do. I live at the beach. I take photographs. I play guitar. You know, I'm a photographer and videographer by trade. Do voiceover work. I'm a former radio guy. It seems to me like there's a lot of things that we can do here on this channel, and I just like to expand it a little bit. Got some experience here on YouTube. I've got another channel. It's for vaping. And it's, you know, it does really well, but I'd like to share a little bit more about who I am and what I do. As a matter of fact, like this, because my former radio days here, that was my on-air name at 94.1 The Buzz in Memphis, Kramer. So yeah, I've got some things here. You know, that one is from the band Live, if you remember them. And then we've got this one over here, Dave Matthews Band. These were given to me because as a program director and music director, I was helping to, you know, get these bands a lot of play. And so that is definitely something from my past that I really enjoy. Ooh, we got this one down here. And check this out. My wife and I made that shelf right there to go up here in the hall, and it turned out really good. Look at these little hooks on here. Isn't that cool? But anyways, yeah, counting crows over here. Yeah, so I want to share a little bit more about my life and who I am and what I do. And I think I'm going to do it on this channel here. Maybe call it the Tony B Project. And, you know, I'm still going to be a picky eater. That's it's just part of my nature. I can't help that. And I will be sharing more stuff about my food experiences and all that. Easier to see the comments well until this channel takes over YouTube. That's right. I want to do that. But yeah, I'd like to share some of that stuff. Ooh, another thing that I like to do is, well, this is not the best example of it here. But with my photography, I like to do long exposure night photography. Let's see if we can get, yeah, see, so, yeah, really, really nice. If you like to follow the Instagram where I have some of that stuff posted, you can follow at OBX_living, OBX_living. And I don't know, now I'm just rattling, but that was my big thing. I'm like, dude, no! When they take away a food that you really like, you're like, dude, especially if you're a picky eater like me. I'm a picky eater and I have very few things that I like. And if you take away one of those things that I like, I'm like, dude, now what? So that's why we have a whole case of Lay's Stacked Salt and Vinegar. All right, man. Well, I tell you what, that's going to do it for this video. I am going to do more videos though. One of the reasons why I haven't done more videos on this channel recently is because I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go. Some of my food stuff is changing because the doctor did tell me that I have to, yeah, there's Rhonda. No, that's not the one you want to paint, Rhonda. The one you want to paint is the other one with the actual Milky Way in the background. I'm going to get that to you. But yeah. I just didn't really know what direction I want to go with this channel, but I'm just going to do it and we'll figure it out, right? Well, thank you so much for your support here on the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I really ask that you do that. It's super important for me to grow this channel. We have over 2,000 subscribers now, but in YouTube land, that doesn't even matter. You got to have a lot more than that. Okay. So please do that. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, especially if you know somebody who is a picky eater. And we'll be sharing, oh, I have some recipes coming up here. I did film some of those, so we'll share those. But yeah, I really, really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. And I guess that's going to be it. How do I do this right here? There we go.